Yes, present.
Hood.
Here.
Cunningham.
Present.
Barton.
Present.
Slater.
Here.
Klein.
Yes. Here.
We have a motion to approve the minutes of July 19th.
I make a motion to approve the minutes. Second.
Black.
Yes.
Fuller.
Yes.
Hood.
Yes.
Cunningham.
Yes.
Barton.
Yes.
Slater. Klein.
Yes.
Mr. Holder, the treasurer's report, please.
Well, the grand balance in the treasury is $122,936.11. To my knowledge, there's no outstanding bills, Mr. President.
The motion to approve the treasurer's.
Move to approve. Second.
Glass.
Yes.
Holder.
Yes.
Hood.
Yes.
Cunningham.
Yes.
Barton.
Yes.
Slater.
Yes.
Klein.
Yes. Make a motion to go into executive session. So move.
Glass.
Yes.
Holder.
Yes.
Hood.
Yes.
Cunningham.
Yes.
Barton.
Yes.
Slater.
Yes.
Klein.
Hey. Yeah.
Just need to give a complaint. All board members in attendance. Jan, myself, and Marion, in executive session. No action was taken. No action on item 8.
Discussion, possible action regarding matters discussed in executive session pertaining to business proposal.
So, Mr. Chairman, I would like to propose a resolution to the board. Can we do that now?
We have 2 agenda items also. One of them is for the resolution.
Okay. So,
I don't know if there was anything other than those 2 that you needed action on from.
no.
Okay. So 9.
So, Mr. Chairman, if it's okay with you, we'll go to item 9.
Sure.
So, Mr. Chairman, I would like to make the motion that we approve a resolution that allows this authority, after the funding of the bonds, to pay back an interim loan so that the project can get started. If there's any questions, I'm happy to entertain those from the board.
Okay, there's item 10.
A second, if there's a motion.
Yeah, he's on item 10. Glass.
Yes.
Holder.
Yes.
Hood.
Yes.
Barton.
Yes.
Slater.
Yes.
Klein. Do you wait for Jan?
Yeah, we gotta wait and see if she's gonna come back.
One of the guys from Crossland called me and said he wanted to bring up samples. So this is samples of tile, wall tile. These are floor. And that is grout. And then the floor molding down along the bottom of the floor, that rubber type molding. I quizzed him as far as if there was any that was better than the other, than they'd used. He said that any of these would be good choices. So they're making choices and trying to get some of this stuff ordered. So the design committee.
When I say you resign.
Resigned to design.
Ask Glenn. He's built more of these than we have. So, we're just doing the tile in the bathrooms, we're doing the tile in the concession area.
Now that, he just said wall tile, and I didn't quiz him any more than bathrooms, so I don't know if that's what all area, but that's, so I didn't really think about the concession area.
You designed it.
Don't go to any time. She darn.
And then, I don't know, did everybody get the email for the colors of the outside of the building? I don't know that he's got a lot of return answers on that. He said something about, I haven't got too many responses.
He got mine in about 5 minutes.
So if you haven't looked at that, that's about it. So I mean, we can leave these here, or if you wanna, I mean, this is, I told him just bring one color.
There are the choices, you know.
Yep, but he didn't do that. So, but we probably need to look at it a little bit and get something back. We can talk to Glenn, like I say, get with Glenn. When he called me, it was, he wanted to get the design committee to look at it and wanted to bring these up. So I said, bring them up, we'll look at it, or they'll look at it. And if we've got some choices, we'll just send it back to him, see what he says.
I am so glad I'm not on the design committee.
Yeah, this'll be the tough part for a while there. And there again, I'm assuming this is probably throughout the building, I mean, throughout the public area, you know, the hallways and rooms and offices and whatever. Or maybe there would be more choices to go from one area to another area. So,
Yeah, I can tell you, bathrooms and office space. So for me, a little bit of it really depends on what the outside is.
well, it probably would, like, tie it together somewhat.
Since you're the one that picked the outside colors, you want to tell everybody else what your theme was?
No. Yes, everyone should pick what they want, and then we just figure out who the winner is. Yes. There were basically
That's what I did.
4 choices. For the outside, the 4 inside the walls and ceilings.
So what are the things to consider, right? How it's gonna look from the outside, what it's gonna be like when it's dirty. Something that's not gonna fade.
I think everything's gonna fade. You get 110-degree temperatures.
hire an an exterior design person to come up with the color schemes.
At
Do
first,
you have one in mind?
first one, didn't we have kind of a maroon, what was there, part of it was red
It was
or
reddish,
maroon
yeah.
color, and then, I don't remember what the other color was, which was a mixture of the two.
Cunningham?
Yes. Is the red will fade so much.
Yeah, it probably would.
One down at Arenas, right?
Seems like.
How long has it been there?
Yeah.
So that motion carried, right?
Yep. So now
That
you're
was
on
number
number
6
9.
of the vote.
I just don't want us to have a pink building in 10 years.
So, Mr. Chairman, if I could go to item 10,
Item 9.
9,
Yeah,
no,
you
10.
went to 10.
Nine's the one we just did, right?
I thought you dropped down to 10 and then we had to go back
Well,
up.
10's the note.
The resolution. That we just did.
The
Which is
resolution
Okay.
9. Oh, my bad. So
My apologies.
Okay, so yeah, 10.
So for item number 10, I would make the motion that the Alva Arena Authority enter into a promissory note with the Charles Morton Share Trust. It's an advanceable note not to exceed $4 million at an interest rate of 5% to allow the project to begin.
Second.
Glass,
Yes.
Holder,
Yes.
Hood,
Yes.
Cunningham,
Yes.
Barton,
Yes.
Slater,
Yes.
Klein.
Yes.
Now you can go back to your design committee.
Sorry.
On your subcommittee reports.
Yeah.
I think we're down to number 11, Mr. Chairman.
Subcommittee updates, discussions, back to the design committee.
Send your votes in.
Yeah, send your votes in. Tally everything up.
Daryl, when are they needing that selection?
Oh, I told Glenn we'd try to get something back in a week.
So what all is it? It's floor covering and,
Floor covering and grout, or the tile for the walls,
which
probably
would
the
be like the
bathroom.
bathrooms.
And then grout, which,
Yeah.
and then the floor molding. Of course, once we pick out a floor, I think the floor molding would be a fairly simple choice on that. But there's quite a few differences on that floor.
Does Glenn have a recommendation? I mean, a lot of times the architect will say, here's what we think would be a good set of choices.
Thank God he didn't talk to me about any of that. I'm sure he will have a recommendation.
So,
I mean, it all looks neutral, and I think that's gonna be the key. And if we're gonna, is it gray, some kind of gray on the outside
That's up for discussion as well.
too?
yeah, that was the darker, remember that darker gray and lighter gray? And then
Yes.
Red and kind of maroonish color.
It was kind of an accent more, or was it on a big part of it?
That was a big part, that was the big part.
Okay. It was red.
ceiling, or the roof and the walls. So, but that was the only choices. For outside.
I think I would ask him to make a recommendation, rather than just us vote, 7 different people voting when we don't have that expertise.
I agree.
I think that's probably why
I'm sure he did.
he knocked it down to just the red family and the gray family.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm okay with that. I share a little bit of Melinda's concern about fading. I mean, if there's something out there that's used that's been around for 20 or 30 years, 25 years, that would make me feel better to know that, but I know it's gotten better. It used to be.
Yeah, used to be.
Red was, you just didn't use it, but
I guess if you have an opinion, send it to Glenn, and then we'll try to reach out to him. Give him the good news to pick one and give us
or two. I mean, he could give us 2 choices.
A brown
but
option and a gray option,
Yeah.
whatever, yeah.
yeah, brown and gray. That works.
It's not my committee, but I'll sure get back with him and let him know what we're thinking and
Yeah, that'd be good.
if,
Since he gave it.
see what he suggests.
And I think if the design committee wants to set up a subcommittee for that, I think that's fine too. It doesn't have to be all, or it doesn't have to be part of this authority, right? I mean, it could be anybody.
No.
There you go.
It needs to be this group.
Well, sure, we will have some recommendation.
I think he will. Because on that floor, there's a lot of floor that's going to be covered with whatever. I mean, it needs to be something.
Better like it.
Yeah, because you're going to live with it.
I don't know whether the expo space and I can't remember now, one of them is polished concrete and the other one has flooring in it, right? Is that right?
I think that's right. I think the expo's concrete.
You can use my name, Darryl.
Expo is a large expo. Any other subcommittees?
I don't think so at this time. The funding committee is basically the stuff that we've passed today is where we are on that. And the management operations committee after today will be in full swing.
Who's on that, by the way?
I'll have to look. It's been a while.
Todd, Janet, and, for some reason I was thinking it was Darren, but I'm better not.
I think that might be right.
So it's the design committee?
No.
Who you just said?
Well,
Oh,
we
Todd,
left
I'm
Mike out. Mike, do you want to?
I do not.
I would have to go back and look, but I think that was right. I was just kind of scared to say Darren out loud.
They were in the same building.
I have nothing else outside of that.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Ross? Holder?
Yes.
Bud?
Yes.
Cunningham?
Yes.
Barton?
Yes.
Slater?
Yes.